In Zimbabwe, many girls drop out of education at age 14 to 16 due to poverty, pregnancy, early marriage, and gender-based violence. And Nelson Mandela famously said, "Freedom cannot be achieved unless women have been emancipated from all forms of oppression."
Having a Makomborero scholarship means a lot to me, as Makomborero has really helped me in my journey by giving me an opportunity to go to Gateway, which is a really nice place to be, to attain my knowledge and to make it to university. So my life prior to Makomborero, I was a day school at EmpowerHER High, and I must say it's quite different for me to be living here at the boarding house, since I was used to boarding transport to school, coming back, and now I just have to board a bus to school and then they pick me up back home. But now Makomborero really helped me to open up to people because of the life skills lessons that we have each night, every Thursday. So I get to open up and share with other people how I feel and how my day was.
Well, if I hadn't gotten the opportunity to be at Makomborero, probably my father was going to try. I know he was really going to try, or probably we're going to get help from the relatives, especially with my results. I bet they were going to help me, but I wasn't going to get high quality education that I know. Probably I was going to go to an A-level school that is in the high densities where we live. So yeah. Or maybe if it wasn't the case that my father wasn't going to afford the school fees, maybe I would be sitting at home probably trying to apply for other scholarships so that I can continue with my education. Sitting home wasn't an option for me. I used to walk to school and then I walked back home. So my time for studies was really limited because I could get home like 6 and then you have to cook. I'm the firstborn, so you had to cook for the siblings, and then once you are done cooking, you had to study, or probably you are done by 8. You are going to study up to 2. Up to 2, you have to sleep, but then you have to wake up early again to prepare for the following day, right? So I would wake up at around 4:30. I now have to put water for my siblings so that they can bath. I have to prepare for myself as well so that I can go to school. So it was really tough. But being here now, I have time to read, I have time to do studies, no disruptions, because having little siblings, they'll come in the room, they're shouting your name, "Oh, Shalini, you are reading," they start telling you stories, and in the end, you're just disrupted. But being here at Makomborero, I've been given that opportunity to actually study and follow my goals, and yeah.
Makomborero support does not stop with A-levels. For those of our students who don't receive scholarships to international universities, we have a university grant scheme giving equal opportunities to boys and girls. Our students have access to free accommodation in our university residence, which means that they don't have to travel as far or try to find funds to pay for their accommodation.
My name is Tadiwa Oko, and I'm a Part 2 student at the University of Zimbabwe. I am currently studying accounting and computer science. Life before Makomborero, Zimbabwe was, I'd say, I grew up in a household of 3, which was me, my mom, and my brother. And being the first child of 2 meant that my mom's hope and my little brother's hope was always on me. And I think I always kind of knew that from a young age, that it was always going to come down to me. Even though I didn't necessarily know where my own hope would lie, I knew theirs was in me. So it made it difficult in school because my main focus would always be school, which subjects are going to get me a job that's going to give me enough money to take care of my family. And it was never about what do I want, what do I expect out of my life. It was always, what can I do? And I think when I got to Makomborero, it opened up a whole new world for me. I discovered I could do school alongside other things like sports and clubs, and I also figured out that there are some other career options out there as well that would be in line with what I like that could cater for my family needs as well. And I think it also changed how life would have been had I not known about Makomborero, because my friends currently are just getting married, dropping out of school, and here I am still in school and pursuing a career for myself.
Seeing these students graduate and become doctors, pharmacists, accountants, and engineers is inspiring. Their stories stir up hope in other girls. We see many of these students set up their own initiatives in their communities that forever change the lives of the girl child. In the past, we struggled to recruit as many girls as boys into our A-level program, and so we set up our Girl Mentorship Program, working with vulnerable young women aged 14 to 16. We teach these girls life skills and build their self-worth and confidence, exposing them to inspiring stories and teaching them how to crochet.
My name is Beyonce. I am aged 15. I joined Girl Mentorship in January 2023. Yeah, I feel like everything has changed since I joined the program. Me myself, I have changed my point of view, how I look at things, how I act, my actions towards everything, how to set maybe goals. Yeah, at school, yeah, I've learned not to bully other people, to put other people at first, to understand everyone.
Over the course of the year, we build relationships with these young ladies and watch them blossom.
How can you be a good leader? How can you lead other people? How can you inspire and motivate other people?
Finally, we run our Ndeyipi program, teaching our students and their families how to run a business and get themselves out of the cycle of poverty.
I'm Auxilia Matimba in Chitungwiza. I'm the mother of Yokai, a student in Makomborero. She's doing medicine. She started with Makomborero in 2019-2020, going to school at Gateway. I'm just welcoming you at my house in Chitungwiza just to see my project. I order about 75 chicks. Then after every 2 months, I got a batch of 75. I sell them at $7 each. Within the location or at the shops, I would just sell to whoever who wants. I was taught how to run this business by Ndeyipi. You know, of late when I was doing my business, I didn't know how to keep something. But after Ndeyipi, I now know how to keep my receipts, how to have the accountability of the incurred costs and how to work my net profits. But now, since I started Ndeyipi, I haven't fallen down on my business. Every 2 months, I have a batch of chickens. When I say chickens here, they'll just flock like I don't know.
I would say personally it means an escape from the life that society has painted for us as a girl child since childhood. And I think it also means having found a family who would support me instead of the society that we've had. I think I would probably be selling in a shop somewhere, or married, or just maybe be at home with nothing to do, because when I hit Form 4, the situation at home kind of got really bad to a point that I knew I wasn't going to go to A-level the next year. So I knew it was going to be a very rocky path from there on. My biggest lesson would definitely be, it's something that we've always been told since we were old enough to be in school, that knowledge is power. And I don't think it really sinks in when you've not been in a position that proves that statement for you. Because if I had not known that Makomborero exists, I wouldn't have known of the many other opportunities that are out there, about how to apply for scholarships, how to pursue other things alongside your schoolwork. So it always reminds me that there are some other people out there that don't know about the opportunities that are out there for them and will never be able to make that choice to put yourself out there and go get that opportunity.
My future is so bright, and all I have to say is thank you, Lord, because now I can actually see my future that bright. All the hopes that I'd given up on, I have faith now and I have hope. I am stronger now than before, because I had lost hope and I was now weak. Will I make it? But at this point now I can actually see, oh girl, you can do this. You can go to the university, whatever dream job you have, you want to do, you can do it, because you have the opportunity, and grab it, use it wisely. Like, this is the opportunity you have. Yeah, so my future is really, really bright.